welcome to the Congo Hour. We just want to thank you for tuning in this evening. My name is Trippy. Joining alongside me is my co-host, Wayna. And we have two interviews this evening, Wayna?
Yep.
Okay, you want to let the viewing audience know who they are?
Sure. Our first one is Cousin Nora.
Okay.
She's coming here on behalf of Chippy Chapel. They have a Women's Day coming up real soon, so she wanted to come on and tell our viewing audience about that. And of course, we have our repeat, T. Warren,
Okay.
who's coming on to talk about, I think this time he's doing the shoe drive.
Okay.
The annual shoe drive.
All right. Yeah, they always have some good stuff going on down there. So always glad to support their efforts. My dad said he's going to be here for Sammy's Corner.
I don't know if he'll be able to make it, to be honest with you. You might
He
be
said he's gonna try.
tired.
I know. We all just left Hanifa's birthday party.
60th birthday
it was
party.
a really nice event.
It was so
Down
nice.
Celebration. It was a great turnout. The band was awesome.
That's
so.
the G2 band
Yeah,
with
they
jazz.
had everybody dancing. Yeah, he was down there. Then he said he had to go out to the Cheesecake Factory and help Aunt Judy celebrate her birthday.
Yes.
Then he said he was going to try to make it here, so we'll see.
He on tour.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll see if he makes it. And then, as always, we have our community news. We have some birthday celebrations, and we have our funeral announcements.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Cousin Nora.
Welcome to the show.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank the Lord, and I thank y'all for letting me come on to announce our annual Women's Day.
Okay.
Our Women's Day will be April the 19th. We're going to start feeding about 1:15.
All right.
And our program will start at 3 o'clock. And we're going to have an awesome, dynamic preacher, Lavinia Smith.
Oh, yeah.
From New Mount Olive. But most of all, our MC is awesome. No other than Sister Rain.
Oh, I knew it had to be something.
Yes,
I knew it
yes.
had to be something, huh?
We're going to have
Yes,
a
she
high time.
She's awesome.
She is awesome,
She is,
Trippy.
she is.
You
That
would
shit.
never on it
No,
without
she has me
you.
on. She has me on. This is really her show.
She's going to be good.
She's always good.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Don't
gonna have
get
and
Cousin Nora. Don't get Trippy started, please. Whatever you
Be
do.
nice
He's-
for the
Well, he's
entire
going
hour.
to come.
I'm gonna-
He's
for the
going to come
entire
and have
hour.
his dancing shoes on that day.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's
Yes.
right. I got
It's
him
gonna
on
be
now.
these shoes.
I
Them
got 'em.
shoes
And
right
this
there.
suit and this tie. Okay. That's right.
It doesn't get any better.
Oh, God. And then also, April the 19th is Joy in the Afternoon. What happened was, our programs are usually before Women's Day. But because that was, April the 12th was the only Sunday Reverend Smith was available in April, so some things are falling behind.
Wait. I
Yes.
have on my calendar April 12th is your Women's Day.
What did I say?
You said April 19th.
Oh, no, April 19th is Joy in the Afternoon.
But the 12th
12th is our Women's Day.
I was going to say, cousin.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the 24th is going to be our prayer breakfast. We're having Reverend Billy Henry from Manor Christian Fellowship Church, a free
Okay.
will offering. And it's 9 o'clock, and the minute Chippy is going to cook. Chippy, you can come out and help him, Gregory, cook.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm going to whip up something.
Yeah, you can come out there and help Gregory and them.
Okay.
They'll be there by 7 o'clock.
All right.
Can you do it?
Do you think people like oatmeal?
Oatmeal. It's going to be fried potatoes.
Not oatmeal? I mean, I make a really good.
No,
really
fried
good oatmeal.
potatoes,
Did he say
sausage,
oatmeal? She
bacon,
didn't say breakfast.
biscuits,
said
all
dinner.
that.
You can eat oatmeal anytime, but okay.
Well, yeah, I eat oatmeal
Yeah,
sometime
see?
at night for
See that?
dinner.
Thank you.
Yeah.
you
But
go
I
get some
want
oatmeal?
I want everybody to come out and have a good time for our Women's Day. Because, Rainy, you know we're going to have an awesome time.
I know you are.
We got a good MC.
Oh boy. When
What you mean,
what's
boy?
the address of Chippy Chapel?
Hey, Chippy, you asking me. Mill Creek Road. Hocassin, Delaware, Mill Creek
I
Road.
think it's in the 4,000 block. I think. I can't
Well,
remember.
all they got to do is see the firehouse,
That's right
come
there.
over the railroad tracks,
Gonna give 'em
and we
directions.
got a sign up there stating where Chippy Chapel is.
All right.
And the doors are red.
All you got to do, you can call me. Call the church if you get lost. 302-239-5701. Call the church and somebody
I'm
will
gonna give you
direct
the
you or come and
address.
pick you up.
Technology. I'm
Oh.
looking up the address.
Well, good thing, because I
Nora.
don't know how to do all that
You
stuff
just know where
myself.
your church is,
I
right?
know where the church, I've been there
So
all
tell us
my
a little
life.
bit about Chippy Chapel, who the pastor is. And
Oh,
the
our
time of service
pastor is Reverend Dennis Marshall, and our president of our trustee board is Brother James Sonny Knott.
Okay.
My papa.
Your pop-up, he's the president of the trustees.
Cousin
So you
Nora.
know I got to be right.
The address of the church is 4272 Mill Creek Road.
Oh, I never knew that.
4272 Mill
All
Creek
right,
Road.
appreciate that.
But I want everybody to come out, because, when you ask your pastor for a preacher, they have to read up on her. And my pastor read up on Reverend Smith, and he was pleased with her paperwork. And he said, I hope you can get her. I said, don't say hope. I said, Pastor, let me tell you something. I already claimed her in the name of Jesus. And I claimed April 12th. It's going to be a packed house, standing room only. I claimed it in the name of Jesus.
So what time is it starting again?
We're going to start feeding at 1:15, and the program is going to start at 3 o'clock. So come on out, because we're going to have a high time in the Lord that day.
All right.
All right.
You gonna come?
I appreciate that. Yes.
Yes.
Come hear you. Do your how'd you describe it, Nora?
She's going to be an awesome,
Yeah, do your awesome
dynamic
MC. That's right. yeah.
MC.
Awesome MC.
But it's
So,
going to be a surprise to her.
mhm.
Who's going to introduce her?
Oh, okay.
That's going to be a surprise.
All right.
She is going to be real shocked. Who's
Seems like
going
you
to
have it all
introduce her?
Now,
planned out.
don't shock me too much now.
That is going to be the shock. She's going, I can't believe the whole thing.
All right.
But
Well, I
the person
can't
that's
wait.
going to introduce her is a sweet, down-to-earth person.
Okay.
Matter of fact, she's one of Congo's employees.
I'm just gonna give it all away.
I already know who it is.
Goodness
then.
gracious,
But
Nora.
you just don't
I
know.
already know who
It's
it is.
not.
break
It's
before
not
you,
Kimmy Congo.
I already
and
know
that's
who it
Chuck.
is.
Who is it?
It's going to be Dina,
No. That's
Carolyn,
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Aunt Corinne,
No.
Miss Congo.
No. It's the one you'll never think who's going to do it.
Okay, so
That is
Well-
going to
12.
be a shock. So don't forget to have your paperwork so they can read all about you,
okay.
because they're ready.
All right, cousin Nora.
Yes.
My paperwork.
Yes.
What
We
paperwork?
need
I guess
we
like
need to
give
know
up
some
your
Oh, my
things
background.
about.
bio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I know
The
you
person
got
doesn't
plenty.
know me,
Yeah.
but you want them to read my bio.
Yeah. So just leave it at the office, and I'll come pick it up, because I have to come over to the office. I haven't been there lately, and I'm low on peppermints, so I have to go over to the office.
And bring your sandwich bag to
Nah,
put them in.
I bring my big pocketbook and just dump
Okay.
the bowl
Oh, okay.
in my pocketbook. Trippy can afford more at the dollar store than me.
Oh, so once again, it's gonna be on the 12th,
The 12th.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
All right.
So come on out, everybody. We're going to have an awesome, high time in the Lord, because I claim this day in the name of Jesus. So please come on out and get your blessing.
All right. Give us the number
Because
one more time, please. The phone number.
It's 239-5709.
Okay.
So come on out, because we're going to have a good time. I got Reverend Lavinia Smith. Her choir is coming with her.
Okay.
So we're going to have Oh, man, I got my dancing shoes on already.
All right.
So, ladies, if you want to dress like the ladies at Chippy, our colors this year is purple with white accessories. So come on out and have a good time. Thank you for letting me come on.
Of course.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Next time I come on, I'll bring some pies. But I just didn't feel like baking today.
All right, well, we understand. We appreciate it.
Well, that's pretty good because I'm eating better, Cousin Nora, and I'm exercising.
Oh,
So
my.
I'm glad that you didn't bring them, to be honest with you.
What happened to your buddy over there? Well, what happened to your daddy being on a diet? What happened to your dad being on a diet?
All right, we're gonna take a. We're gonna take a. What you mean? What happened to me? I'm
You,
down.
because you're losing weight.
Yeah, thank you. And you're not. That's what she's trying to say.
No, wait,
That's what she's trying to say.
No, because he used to have a
Yeah.
stomach look
Yeah.
like.
Because
now
he
look.
has that
No,
thing
it's
wrapped
'cause I'm
around
losing weight
it.
and I've been eating right and haven't really been exercising, but I'm starting tomorrow though.
You're going to start
So,
tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm glad you.
Well, you
know.
better
That's
get
another time.
your buddy Poinex to come help you exercise.
Yeah,
Your partner in crime.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
take a
know he
break.
done got a little big.
Like, what is going on?
Because you two were something back in the day.
Okay,
right
Cousin
now.
Nora, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh.
And we'll have you back on again.
Take her mic off.
Good evening and welcome back to the Congo Hour. Hope you enjoyed our interview with Cousin Nora. We had to get her off real quick
know,
because
she
Trippy
was
was
about to-
afraid. He was going to tell
gracious.
all you and Mark's business on live TV. And we couldn't bleep it or anything. You said, take your makeup, she took it off. So she's funny, love
Yeah,
her.
that's why you gotta love her.
Most definitely.
Make some of the best pies in the city though.
She definitely
Make
does.
somebody that doesn't too.
What happened?
All right, there
What?
we go. Sorry
Oh,
about that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
I don't know.
We're
It was
back.
like a quick commercial break there. So we have T. Warren back with us on today. He-
And Sammy is here.
and
Yes,
yes.
he is here, and he's here early, so I'm sure he's ready to get right on at
I know
8:30.
that's
So we
right.
better.
Hurry up.
Now we
So-
have. Yeah, I guess we do have some. We don't have to rush as much this evening because we
You
also
never
have
do.
we have the second hour at 9 o'clock. We're going to be on from 9 to 10, and Jay Street is going to come down, and also Devin Henson just going to talk about some things around education. So that should be pretty.
Very excellent
Yeah,
topic.
yep,
So-
so.
And we have an educator with us right now.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So welcome back
Yep.
to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes.
So this time it's the shoes, right?
Yes, it's the shoes.
Okay. And what
The-
day is?
It's Saturday, April 4th, 2015. It's
Okay,
our
so this
7th
weekend.
time doing it.
This Saturday coming.
Yes,
Okay.
How many years has it been, T1?
this is our 7th coming up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So how can people help out? Just tell us about the whole shoe drive and how you got started and everything.
No doubt about it. It started, of course, about 7 years ago. Me, Hakeem, and Rick put it all together when we opened the business.
All right.
We wanted to do something for the community. We wanted to give back to those less fortunate. We all put it together. We've been going hard, going strong. Of course, there's our 7th time coming up. Now I'm by myself. Rick
Okay.
and Hakeem have moved on to other things. They're doing
Okay.
something else. I'm continuing the mission.
All right.
I want to continue what we started. I want to give to those less fortunate. We're giving out over 100 shoes, new shoes to kids that need shoes for the Easter holiday, for the Easter Sunday. And we're also giving out shoes and sneakers that we've received, polishing them up, cleaning them up, giving them to those less fortunate people that need them.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw today on social media. I love social media because it really allows people to know what's going on. So I saw that you were out in the community yesterday.
Yes.
Was it? People could call you and you would come and pick up the shoes.
Absolutely. We went as far as Middletown yesterday to collect shoes, sneakers from somebody that called in. I got a couple of my former students, some of my mentees around the neighborhood. We got together in the car and we just took a ride. We went to Newark, then we came all the way back to Claymont. So we just went to both sides, basically, of the Newcastle County to collect shoes and sneakers of the people that was calling in to give them up. They put them in boxes, they put them in bags, and we ran right to the house, knocked on the door, let's go.
Okay. You still need more, I'm sure,
Yes,
right? You
yes.
can always use more.
Absolutely. Our goal is 500 this year. We're trying to
All right.
hit that 500 mark. We gave away about 459 last year. We want to get to 500 this year.
Are there any businesses out there who contribute, like financially or?
We don't like to take money.
Okay.
We have, but we don't like to take it. Mark from Horizon Services. They've been a great contributor over the past 2 years to our endeavors, yes. So I want to give a shout out to them. Yes, they came through with the whole family during our coat drive, and we put them on video. They expressed their concern, their efforts to give back. So they've been really in our corner to give financial donation for us. We went out and bought about 100 coats off their donation. They brought coffee, donuts for us. They fed us. So thank you to Mark from Horizon Services. Definitely a big contributor.
Located?
Mark from Horizon, I'm not sure. That's the orange vans that go around town and do the air conditioning. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Horizon.
Yeah,
Yes.
we definitely want to support them then.
No doubt about it.
Definitely. So what time does it begin, or what time can people start coming to pick up shoes?
We're starting at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. So we have a ticket system now. We have a brand new system. We had issues of people trying to button line, people trying to get there first. So we have tickets. We're giving them out starting at like 8 in the morning. It's going to start at 10 in the morning.
Okay.
We're doing it in a parking lot right next door to the salon, 223 West 8th Street, Wilmington, Delaware, right between Libby's and Essex Restaurant. We're going to be right there in the parking lot giving out them tickets, calling the ticket numbers. They come in. Please, if you like some new shoes, bring the kids. We have volunteers that's going to fit the children, fit the people for their shoes and sneakers, and they get one pair per family, one pair per person rather.
Okay.
I heard you say fit. The child has to be present, correct?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes. Had issues in the past. People coming down, my kids at home, I can't bring them, and they're doing other things with the brand new shoes and sneakers.
Yeah.
So that's always the issue. So please bring your children. Come on down this Saturday, DVD Barber Salon, 223 West 8th Street, right between Libby's and Essex Restaurant. 7th time doing it. We can't do it without the community, though. I gotta mention that. Of course, with the coats, can't do it without you. I would like to go buy 5,000 shoes and sneakers, but I can't do it. I need your support. I know everybody has some shoes and sneakers that they're not using anymore. That's sitting in the closet, collecting dust. Give them to BVD. People who are in need, people need them.
Now, here's a question. Is there a size that you think that you need more than a particular size? Because sometimes you might get like a whole bunch of women's 7.5s, and you might need different sizes.
Exactly. Well, we're catering to children first, so kids first. We went kids.
What size are they wearing nowadays?
Well, 6.5 always seems to be the size. 6.5, 7, right in there. Seems to be the kids' sizes. When we purchase them, we try to get in that area. For adults, the 10s and 10.5s. Everybody wears them. I get
You
requests
talking about
now.
men?
Men.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Men, yes. For the adults, yes. 10, 10.5. They need them now. I always get requests for them. I got a size 10. 10.5. People always need those shoes right now.
So adults can come down there and get shoes also?
Absolutely.
Really trying to cater to the children first.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right, well, anything else? What's your address again? And the number.
Okay.
Give us a number.
223 West 8th Street,
Okay.
right between Libby's and Essex Breakfast Restaurant. You can reach me at area code 302-420-2152. And also, I got to add in, we also have a little clothes gathering also. We've been getting clothes also. So if you need some clothes, we're going to have some clothes out there also. And of course, the Easter Bunny will be there to give out candy and treats to the children.
Okay, very good. Keep up the good work, and I believe that you'll get over 500 shoes this year. That's your goal, most definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so please, ma'am, please, sir, if you have any shoes, or even if you can just go out and buy a brand new pair of shoes for a needy person, please give them a call at the number on the screen. And we'll have you back for your next event.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, it's coming up Unity Day.
Okay.
6th annual Unity Day. Thank you.
right.
I'll be calling you. Yes.
How many events do you have a year, T1?
Oh man, it's about at least 8, 9. Because we do a couple of the Dell State events. Dell State Homecoming is just crazy, of course. And of course, we open up the NFL season with an event, Unity Day, as we said earlier. So yes, it's a number of them.
Shoe drive.
Anniversary at the Barber Salon. We'll try to do a pool party again this year. Hopefully you can come on out.
Kids, yeah.
We had a great time last year at the pool, didn't we?
The kickball tournament.
Yes.
Good time doing it.
Did you play kickball?
Yeah, ask him about it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask. Did
Good
he,
picture. He cheated with the pitching game. The pitching game was crazy. I couldn't, nobody could hit him.
cheat.
He won the MVP, right?
That's right.
Yeah, where the trophy at?
Oh, my God.
Home.
Yeah.
I guess in Morgan's room. Yeah, it's in Morgan's room.
Oh,
She
too
kept it.
funny. All right.
All right, we're going to take a break and come back with Sammy's Corner.
Good evening and welcome back to the show. It is finally, after how many weeks? 4,
About
5, 6.
4 or 5.
My favorite part of the show, Sammy's Corner. Mr. Congo,
Welcome back.
where the
Carter.
heck you been?
I've been just waiting for an invitation to get back here on you and Trippy's show.
It's
I
always
think
something.
Trippy threatened you last week. And is that what made you come this
No,
week?
I just begged him.
To come on?
Yes.
We always have 8:30 waiting for you.
Yeah, but you have to wait 8:30 waiting for me, but there's always somebody here at 8:45, so I have 2 minutes, so can't get warmed up in that much time.
Oh, well, you got to get warmed up.
Yes.
Did you enjoy yourself today?
Had a great day.
Good.
Sure did. Had a wonderful day, and I guess I was really excited about the fact that one of my greatest, I guess, things that I believe in is education. And Trippy explained to me that he had the 9 o'clock tonight,
Yes.
and he was going to have some special guests to talk about it. And I hope that we can learn as a people the importance of education, and we just don't let it get away from us. It's all right for 2 or 3, but we want our whole community educated in every way that we can. So I wanted to get down here. I wanted to talk about the fact that nobody should change that channel at 9 o'clock, that they should call in with some of their thoughts and ideas, and I'm sure that the people who are the experts can learn something from the general public. Because if people had a chance to express themselves, I went to a housing authority board meeting,
You did?
and there were people there that expressed themselves. I had no awareness at all of some of the things that are affecting some of the tenants there. And they expressed what they could do, how they could do it, and it was quite a learning experience for me. It was different, but people had no problem talking about it. Now, I think that the board and the people who have the opportunity to do something about it, if they were listening, life could be better for the tenants, and that's what it's really all about. How can the tenants have a quality life, although some of them are older, and that some of them have some other factors that prevent them from functioning well? They still deserve all the benefits that everybody else does. And sometimes people who are in charge don't take the time to listen to some of the concerns, and some people call them complaints. I call them concerns. And because, when I talk about the inaccurate perception to the map of reality, sometimes we believe that we're doing something for somebody when the somebodies are really doing something for us. And I think that the whole rationale for the housing authority are for the tenants. And some people are fortunate enough to have the opportunity to be a part of that in a supervisory position, but misunderstand their responsibilities, and they abuse it.
You know what I can't say always, but I see there's always I don't want to say always, but there's a lot of buildings, WHA buildings, that there's a disconnect between the tenants, the residents, and I guess the supervisors, or whatever that position is called, of the people who kind of manage that building. There's always, of course, I keep on saying always. I don't want to say that because people get offended, but I hear a lot of complaints
More
about
often than not.
yeah, about the tenants don't feel respected by the management, and then sometimes I hear it from management about. I guess most of the time I hear it, that's just they're just a bunch of complaining old people, and you gotta take a step back and just kind of listen, kind of like what you just said, Dad. It's like sometimes they don't realize that's what they're there for. You know what I mean? But I guess more often than not, I just hear so many concerns and complaints from the residents, just not feeling respected, let alone everything else that they have to talk about. But just that common courtesy and that common respect that they don't feel that they're given by some of the management of the buildings, and I guess that's just so it's disturbing, because that's the only reason they're there, is to try to improve and keep them at a standard of living that's acceptable and that they deserve, and that they're paying for. A lot of times, and a lot of times it's just not happening.
I think sometimes people, they don't really care. They're just coming, and I'm not saying that this is the fact, but sometimes people just go on the job just to do the job. They won't go above and beyond or take it at heart or value the other person that is there. So, but I apologize, Mr. C, but Trippy was, I know that you get a lot of calls because you're the council person. And I had the opportunity, and I wanted to say this publicly. I heard you at a public safety meeting, and I want to thank you, because you really do stand up. You really do ask the important questions that need to be asked. So I wanted to publicly say that, because not everybody gets to see that. I just happened to be changing the channel, and it was it was repeating what the meeting was, but I wanted to thank you for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I apologize, Mr. C.
I guess I want to piggyback on that, because the one thing that I am proud of, and that's Trippy's being an advocate for people who sometimes do not have the opportunity to have advocacies. And he is not as, I guess, loud as some people, but what he says and how he says it lets you know it's coming from his heart, and he's very sincere about it. And I think that I am proud that he chose the path of being a public official. Like he says, that sometimes he's just a vote of one, but it is for what is good for people and not politically expedient.
That's right.
And so I want to congratulate him and thank him for Wilmington, giving of his time for that kind of experience to understand his role and why he's there, and not for a relationship public official, And I don't think he would, not that he doesn't care, but I don't think that he would ever betray the confidence of the people that elected him.
Right.
And so I'm proud of that. So when you said that, I am very proud that he really takes serious the responsibilities that he has and doesn't see it as a political job.
Right. He most definitely does. And I was watching the television. I was having a proud sister moment. I'm like, go ahead, Trippy. That's right. Go ahead, ask that question. And the other person really couldn't answer. Like, they didn't have a adequate answer.
Right.
But,
And I think that's going to be really important now, especially around this whole education issue that we're talking about, and it just has a lot of momentum. And I think that we just have to be more outspoken and stop being so nice about it, and stop being so patient.
That's very true.
It's going to take some noise making and some making people uncomfortable to really provide the kind of education that our children need. And I guess I'm just happy that I can be in the arena to make some noise. Like you said, I'm not really a loud person, but I think around education in a way that I think our kids are being dealt a bad hand. I think I have to make a little bit more noise. I just think it's that important for our children, and I don't know any other way that it's going to get done. It's almost I think we're at a point where we have to kind of hit reverse and go back to the 60s and that time where we were a movement. And because I don't think that it's going to change voluntarily.
You're right.
I don't think the people who can make the change are all of a sudden going to do it just because there is momentum. Because it's always been talked about and it's always been at the table, but there's never been an interest in it. So I just go ahead.
I was going to say on that point too, Trippy, the politicians. I mean, because you're
That's exactly what I'm talking
like
about.
we have, they have to stop putting their personal agenda when it comes to our education and do what's right for the children. Not what's going to get you voted on or what's not going to, pay off the person that you did something for, but like from your heart, like know what's right from wrong and make it happen.
All right. So, I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad I can just be a part of it, and hopefully we will see an immediate change. Because I mean, a lot of times we keep talking about violence and the city of Wilmington and an epidemic of violence, but I think all of it's tied back into education. We always want to talk about the police and how they can do a better job, and that's part of the conversation. I think that's probably like 5% of it.
Right.
I think the other 95% is around education and getting the community involved, but especially around education. I mean, it's just some of the things that are happening in our schools, and not them not getting the resources, and it's unbelievable. Some of the stuff that we hear. And how the state has repeatedly said that they're not going to give the resources to the schools who need it the most.
Right.
And how do we get our community mad enough and involved enough so we can have that movement again, so that and force them to force their hand. Because I just don't know. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I just don't see it happening without a movement like that.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I don't really believe that. I think that I think that most of us just don't know what's going on.
Right.
And I think that they're just looking for the leadership to say, I'm willing to follow you and demonstrate to do whatever needs to be done. But the leadership that is necessary to lead that effort, to get to the conscience of people who can do something about it, and let's get on the ball. I guess the thing that, and I don't know whether it's pie in the sky or not, but from all the resources and all the research that I know of that has taken place, the work at the longshoremen, where there can be 15, 20,000 jobs over something so little as like hundreds of millions of dollars. But when you think about the trillions of dollars that will come back and the jobs that would be made available, when you think of 15, 20,000 jobs, you're talking
jobs.
about and good paying jobs, as you say. That would almost cover, and it will cover what was at Chrysler, what was at GM, what was at Avon, what was at Delaware City, what was at Zeneca. All those people that have gone out, there has to be a substitute because the volume of people are still here.
Right.
So what do you do with those people? You have to bring in some economic development, and that's economic development.
Most definitely.
For people, there's two kinds of economic development. There's economic development for people who are technical. Then there's blue-collar kind of economic development. And it seems as though the blue-collar is not as sought after as the technical stuff. So I think this is a tremendous opportunity to bring Wilmington back in shape again with some economic development. And that's the kind of thing that supports the schools and gives the revenue that makes it all work. And I think that Wilmington is just a unique, great city.
I think it's our responsibility here on the show too to to almost dedicate an entire show to that topic, just so people, like you said, Dad, can be informed and they can know what's going on around the port. So hopefully, Wayna, when we have a next available Sunday, where we can kind of schedule some people who can just give some input, give some information about the port and about the opportunity that the city has to make that kind of make those kind of jobs a reality. I think that would be a great show.
And with those two things, the education and the port, you will see a total change in our city and in our community and in the surrounding areas. I'm 100% sure about that, most definitely.
It would probably reduce 90% of our crime.
The police officers wouldn't even know what to do because crime would be down so much.
It would be so. I mean, crime is a result of lack of economic opportunity.
Most definitely.
And so when economic opportunity is available, then who wants to be a crook?
That's right.
You know, crooks are, now there's always going to be one guy in the bunch that wants to make a slick move. But 90% of the time, people just want to be a good citizen.
That's right.
You know, when I see guys on the street and they talk to me, they all talk about how much they want a job and that they want to do what's right.
They want a good paying job is what they need. I agree. So I'm definitely going to make that happen. Our next free Sunday, I'll have those people that be here.
Okay. All right, we better take a break so we can do our. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You finished?
This is Sammy's Corner.
All right, sorry about that. No,
Telling Mr. C. You see me call himself. He was like, okay. This is the Sammy's Corner. He was getting out. He's not
now
used to you being here. Now
the public knows why I haven't been on. See?
You just kicked him off, Trippy.
Just kicked me off, so Wilson, just say goodbye. I'm going to say goodbye.
This is the end of Sammy's Corner.
This is the end of Sammy's
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
All right.
Are you going to stick around for the 9 o'clock hour?
Yes, I am.
All right, okay. All right. I'm going to take a very quick break, and we'll be back with our funeral announcements and some community news.
All right.